in paper millionaires because
Yeah.
they sold, if you sell, let's say 0.01% of shares of your company for
They, they
$100,000,
are.
then you are a unicorn because
Welcome
Yeah.
to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
Yeah, and in that process, so then the step number two should be um, related to build the community, right? Because a lot of tech is at top. Yeah, you have a problem, and you think, but in order to go in front of these people, they had to focus in build the community, right? Because how they gonna find the people? How they gonna find the people that they want the product?
yeah, that's one of the issues. I'm a IT engineer, so I know what is the problem. So a lot of us engineers think that because we can have a fantastic product, we can have the best product in the world, we can have the best team, IT team in the world, but if there are no clients willing to pay for our product, then the company is valued zero. So one of the things that entrepreneurs need to focus on, and you are mentioning tech entrepreneurs, is to understand if they have the right team to execute the project, because they can have fantastic IT team, but in any company you need three functions. One is to build the product or the service. Another one is to manage the company in terms of accounting, legals, etc. And of course, the third one is sales. And where a lot of tech entrepreneurs are not good is on sales. I've seen a lot of good entrepreneurs with very skilled, but not understanding that they need also to have skills in terms of sales. And they think that the product is so great that the clients will just come. It's not that. The clients, there are several techniques that you need to know, and you cannot be shy to talk to these potential clients. And that's why I suggest in many cases that entrepreneurs bring people from marketing and sales areas, and not so much tech, and also people that have also some financial knowledge. One of the risks that exist is the team risk, and is one of the most difficult risks to mitigate. And one way is, of course, to bring co-founders with different skill set that the entrepreneurs have, the founders. But in case the entrepreneur doesn't want to have more co-founders, then the entrepreneur may try to bring on the team as employee other people that they can fulfill those skills.
Yeah, and yeah, Paolo. Then I think that the other step that we might consider, and is exactly what you described, is that when we have these teams in the tech entrepreneurs, they are very good at product development. They love the tech. However, in that process, they forgot there is an MVP, minimum viable product. Not, somehow the M get disappear out of the equation, and now it's not an MVP. Now we have all these engineers taking all the money they have, all the resources, remortgaging the house to write this code, to write this software, this engine that will make the world a better place, that will be a disruption, and then let's patent this software because it's gonna change the world. And then all these tech team, which are, they are also software developers, and they are passionate about the problem that they are solving and everything, but all the resources goes there, and then you have a team full of developers using a lot of resources and investing a lot of their own money creating this piece of software, this piece of engine. And then the problem comes that it's not an MVP anymore. It's a giant engine, and we don't know if the market really want this in this form. We don't even know what the market want to buy out of this. They want it as a product, they want it as a service. But anyway, all the resources are gone because now these they are exhausted. And when they come and they want to bring someone from marketing and sales to help them out, you find out that there are no resources. And also, whoever is owning the maximum amount of shares of the company and the decision making is on the hands of someone that are very good software developers. They're amazing writing code, but they don't understand at the full extent how the dynamic work. And you will listen responses like, well, they need to buy like that. If they wanted if they wanted something else, we're not gonna write this code like this because this is expensive, and now we don't have any more money because everything is started, everything is finished. So if they don't want it like that, uh, we need to find another client that want the thing exactly how we develop, and this is a, a big challenge. And they have the misconception also that, oh, you know what, I will pay 5% commission, and you guys sales and marketing, we pay you very little money, and you bring me the leads, and you bring me the people to my mouth to buy whatever I decided, because we are the big deal here. We are the geniuses here. We deliver. We created this amazing software. So everybody. So it's very common. This, Paulo. I see it all the time, again and again. Correct?
Yeah, you are 100% correct. And that's one of the problems of tech entrepreneurs. Many tech entrepreneurs, not all tech entrepreneurs, is that they focus on developing the product. And when you develop more, and then you want to develop more, then you find new areas. Oh, this is amazing. The competition has done this. We need to do more development, and the development never stops.
And it's
This,
expensive, Paulo. Eh?
and it's expensive. And I feel in many of the cases this is their comfort zone, so they are afraid to face the market, so they try to convince themselves that they are doing something great, because they are not exposed to the real market. And one of the most challenged conversations I have with entrepreneurs that ask my support is, or my investment is, to tell them that they should not develop software. They should try to find software as a service in websites like capterra.com and other websites, and try to find clients. I give you an example, and I give this example in the book. There was one entrepreneur that had a product and needed to calculate commissions to referrals. So people that give referrals to the clients, and the entrepreneur wanted to spend $20,000 developing a software to calculate that, and this would take 4 months. I told the entrepreneur, look, in the beginning, how many clients are you going to have? 10, 15 per day. Look, don't worry. Just tell them that you update this bonus every week. In the end of every week. In the end of the week, how much time, if you hire someone, will take? And the person said 1 hour. Okay, so in the beginning, just do it manually. It's don't spend money developing software. And sometimes we have tech entrepreneurs, but the biggest even problem is when you have non-tech entrepreneurs hiring IT companies, tech people. That is usually a mess, because the entrepreneurs, they don't understand the tech part, and the tech people don't understand the business, and they are developing just software. So that's what I suggest people is try to do, as you mentioned, a MVP. And in some cases, you don't need tech, you just need manual work, and until you have a lot of clients. When you have a lot of clients, then you can buy all the systems in the planet.
Paulo, look, this is the statistic that I have here in this very same podcast, on a stop of 5 steps how to make your first million. 1 out of 6 entrepreneur, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6 entrepreneurs that come to this podcast, they are tech entrepreneurs, right? So People might think that become a millionaire in tech is easy. We don't want to send this message. We don't say that it's difficult, but we only hear the stories here in this podcast of the people that have become successful. We never hear the story about every people that failed. So we want to raise the awareness now. But this is what I find out. Number one, yeah, most of the tech entrepreneurs that come to this broadcast that they are millionaires and they have some of them more than one exit. Um, Most of them they are from sales and marketing background. They find a product, a problem that the market is out there, and when they identify the problem, and they're sure that somebody will pay for it, then they will hire a development team to do the product. These are the people that they're seeing in tech right now. But the other thing, Paulo, is we have the other part, people like you that come to this podcast. They are software developers, they are great engineers, but they come to this podcast and they spend the whole time talking about sales, marketing, product market fit, how we're gonna find the first lead. So you see, you're developers, programmers, but you guys not talking about you're not talking about software. You're not talking about how to make your product, making software better. You don't talk about that. All the engineers that come here that they're successful again, they keep talking about sales, marketing, solving a product, get the product market fit. When I started to help tech companies at the beginning, Paulo, this is what they told me. Harry, you don't understand. Tech is different. Tech is not a traditional business. Tech is different. The more I see tech, the more it's similar to a traditional business. If you don't sell it, you don't make a profit, you have nothing. It doesn't matter if you are developing whatever you're developing, you have nothing. And so, Paolo, and it's exactly like you described it. The software developers getting to this into the comfort zone, yeah, and they keep developing and developing. Maybe could be out there also a false vision, because you see these Google people, they are tech people, or I don't know, you name me, Mark Zuckerberg. So they are tech people, and so the tech entrepreneur can see like, wow, you see, if I'm a genius producing software, I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna be a millionaire very quickly. But these people,
In paper, a lot of them are in paper millionaires because
yeah.
they sold, if you sell, let's say 0.01% of shares of your company for
Yeah,
$100,000,
yeah,
then you are a unicorn, because in
yeah,
terms of the valuation, you are a unicorn. So
yeah.
Follow
But
us
but
for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.